Hey folks, since I'm off the clock right now, figure I'd take a moment to be a bit frank about a topic. Something that's been causing a lot of ongoing concern of late is YouTube videos being demonetized. How YouTube works is if you certify and prove that you have the legal right to whatever the content is you're posting, then you can potentially get a cut of the ad revenue. Ad revenue, that is, which comes from the ads shown alongside your video, before your video, after your video. If you've got a good ad blocker going, you probably won't see them, may not even know what's going on. There's an algorithm that determines what cut the person making the video is going to get. They recently redid it. I'll be honest, I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I'm actually in the hole on this adventure because of some of the props I've had to buy in order to try and make videos. Now, there are individuals who have been lucky, they've been successful enough at it to where YouTube's how they pay the bills. Others, such as myself, we're still trying to get started, find our audience, figure out what the algorithm is, try and get going. That leads to the situation with demonetization. Over the past little bit, various companies have been upset that their ads have been running next to things they don't particularly support. In some instances, there have been ads running next to out-and-out recruitment material for ISIS and other terrorist groups. Yeah, nobody's going to want their ads running next to that. You've also got companies who are upset because their ads are running next to social commentary or political videos for groups whose opinions they don't approve of. That can go either way depending upon how you see matters. You've also got people whose ads are coming next to videos that they're just really not keen on the content, even above and beyond whatever the message is. They just don't like it. Curse words, other content, whatever it is, they're not happy. These people, these companies, do have the right to pull their ads. And so there's been concern about whether or not videos are advertiser friendly or what the content is, because YouTube is funded in large part from their cut of the advertising. As an unfortunate side effect of what's been going on, however, some people are getting their videos demonetized almost just because. I actually had one video demonetized. The butterfly video over on the Stive account got demonetized because it was supposedly not advertiser friendly. It took a couple days for me to find that out because I hadn't been keeping my eyes on everything. And it took a couple days for the appeal to go through. Basically, I'm not getting any money off of that video. It's been remonetized. The appeal went through. It was approved, but unless I get a bunch of people all of a sudden deciding they want to go back and watch it, it's not happening. Now, I've got a day job, which I've explained a few times before. Granted, it keeps me from, my hours and my living situation and that. I can't quite make videos all that often, but my day job is what is subsidizing this. A lot of the people who do YouTube professionally, YouTube is their day job. So when they get their stuff demonetized, that's a day's pay, week's pay, however long it took them to put that video together. It's gone until they can get an appeal through. And even if they get the appeal through, whatever views they had while they were waiting for the appeal, they won't get the money from it. A lot of people have had their videos flagged as not being advertiser friendly. There have been a lot of false reports of rule violations. For example, a little bit back, Australian YouTuber Suit Yourself did a commentary video based on a newspaper article he read. It's my understanding that one of the complaints filed against that video was invasion of privacy, even though the only names he named were ones named in the newspaper article itself. There's been a lot of criticism about the YouTube Heroes program, that Heroes may potentially have been a backdoor means of censorship. Basically, it's on the heroes themselves, and if they don't like someone, they don't like someone. It is known that a lot of people are getting videos demonetized with little to no explanation, and that some people, particularly the professionals, are getting hurt by it, especially professionals who fit certain categories and whose opinions may not entirely be politically correct. That is an issue as to what's going on and why. That is conspiracy theory territory at this point, but that is something to be concerned about. Now, I personally do use ad block, so I'm not going to advocate people removing their ad blocks. It'd be a bit hypocritical. Besides, ads are a major way for hackers to do damage these days. Instead of trying to infect website by website, they can just hack a third-party ad server, and dozens, if not hundreds, of websites that sold space to that third-party server are now compromised. But what I will say is, hello, Biddy. If you have a favorite YouTube host, go ahead, give them a subscription, and just let them know what you think about them, that you like them. Maybe if you can afford it, swing a little bit their way for any merchandise they might be selling, any Patreon accounts or whatever they have. Okay, I'm trying to do a video, Biddy. I'll give you your own video in a little bit. Just maybe, like I said, I've got a day job that's paying the bills on this. I'm good. But some of your guys, some of your other YouTube hosts, particularly ones that are doing this professionally and that are advocating, okay, hon, thank you, that are advocating viewpoints, doing news commentary, social commentary on that. If you like them, at least let them know. Maybe even sponsor them. And thanks to Beatty, I've kind of lost my train of thought, so I'll just let this one go for now. Catch y'all later.